There you are, playing the
ME-163B,
in your,
War Thunder.
and all of a sudden, you're a Nazi.
Yes, the Me-163B. The rocket plane that was most dangerous to its pilot, as it would most likely kill them. This tiny UFO was made when Germany was desperately looking for a Wunderwaffe. And out of many, I will be reviewing this. As you all know, Germany doesn't have the greatest early jets. The Messerschmitt 262, the Heinecke 162, these are jets that most people complain about. The guns suck, the acceleration sucks, and their turning times suck as well. However, if you manage to go past these jets, you will find that Germany has very strong jets after this. One of those good planes is the Me-163B, in my opinion, and I will go into why. But before that, let me ask you something else. Are you desperately looking for a squadron? Then look no further than the Neu squadron. Neu is a squadron looking for competitive players to play with, but also socialize with. If you want to join us, you have to be 18 years old, speak English, have a microphone, and be willing to grind for recommended vehicles. You will also need to have vehicles of at least the rank 5 for both air and ground. And last but not least, you have to be active and be willing to play in events such as squadron battles and World War events. Simply join the Discord if you fill in all the requirements. Anyways, the Me-163B lies on rank 5 with the BR of 8.0. There are 3 versions of this plane, but we will mainly focus on the Me-163B. Now, the key features of the Me-163 is that it has a great turn time, great acceleration, and it's very hard to hit due to its size. The only downsides this plane has is its limited fuel and limited ammo capacity. While the limited fuel problem can be solved by simply throttling at 30% when going horizontally, the guns have to be used carefully. You need to use it in bursts and get close to your enemy as the rounds are still slow. When you play this, make sure to get the ammo upgrade first so that you can get the best ammo type for your guns. After that, you can get any modification from rank 2 and then get the modification for the guns. Everything else is up to you. And how do you play this plane? Well, it's quite simple. You throttle up to 100%, climb steeply, and once you're at a good height, you start going horizontally and throttle down to 30% or even lower. Let me show you a few clips. So when you start off, you want to pick the right fuel amount, which is full, and set your ammo to night, I don't know what it is. Anyways, throttle up to 100% and just simply take out from the airfield. And now climb at 20 degrees or 30 degrees, depends on what you want to hunt. If you want to hunt for bombers, climb for 30 degrees. If you want to go for fighters, go for 20 degrees. I will speed it up since this process is quite boring. Okay, now you start to go throttle down to 30% as I said earlier, and since not much is happening, I will just skip. And here's our first engagement. I'm going for the F-84F. When you go for engagements, just turn your throttle up to 100%, and as you can see, he just wants to escape from me. He keeps going up, and he thinks he can stall me out. But you can't stall out an Me-163B properly. So if I had better aim here, I will get him, but as you can see, not very good. And then he dives away, and when people do this, when people dive away from you, don't bother chasing them unless you know that you can catch them. So now we will skip again. And this time I will show you dogfights properly. If people go head on for you, don't bother, because your rounds are still very slow. Now, when you go for engagements in dogfights, always go up, like because you can keep most of your speed while your enemy will bleed most of their speed, which will make them stalled out. Again, poor aim. If I had better aim, I would have gotten there. And I got lucky there because he had poor aim too, his mate. And now we are gonna try again. And we can do this all day now because he's so slow that he basically can't escape from us anymore. And there we go, first kill. This was also my first match. And now we fight against the 8A15. Now normally he would be able to outrun us, but since he is so slow and he decides to stick to us, we will get him as well. Like that would be the perfect distance to escape from us, but he just did not want to. And there we go, we got him there. The thing you want to watch, as I said, you have to lead a lot and fire in bursts. Now, this is another game in which a funny thing happens, and I will show you that. We're going for the A4B, who is very slow now, and he basically can't do anything anymore. We just shoot at him, he's dead. And now we want to avoid getting shot. If you ever get tracked by a missile, simply shut off your engine and the IR missile will lose its lock. Since we have a rocket engine and not a normal turbine engine. At this BR you will outturn anyone, even some sabers. So just keep turning. Always go up, because your enemy won't be able to follow if you bleed them off their speed. As you can see, even the saber couldn't get me because he just didn't have enough speed anymore. Meanwhile, I'm perfectly fine. Now we are going for the A4E behind my mate, so we can help him somewhat and protect him. And then a funny thing happens. What the fuck is that? What? What?
Grandpa's over here fucking fighting World War. You can't die by the T-36.
Yeah, that's a free kill for me now.
F11F.
He won't. And as you heard earlier, free kill, and that's what we got. Next match, I will be fighting against a bomber. I couldn't find a lot of high altitude bombers, and this was the only footage I got from a bomber kill. So yeah, from my experience, these guns are very effective against bombers because of the explosives. But I just couldn't find anything. Just remember to keep your, just lead a lot. Remember that. Don't forget to lead a lot. And now we are very close to the end, and I wanted to show one last thing. My kill got stolen by that MiG-15, and when I turned, I broke my wing. So be careful about how hard you pull on that elevator. But otherwise, if you have any questions, just comment down below, or any criticism. Thank you for watching.